Welcome, folks. This is episode 20 of CraftRiddle. This is Callisto8413, and it is midwinter. And what we have is we've gone through our little freeze. There was no snow, but everything froze up. Kind of delayed the evaporation of the water, but you can see most of the mud is gone, or most of the water's gone. Now there's mud. I've already made another section. I'll probably make another section over here. This person is depressed. Now, I went on the forums. I looked up ideas about how to deal with depression. I also looked up on the Wicca about messengers in this game. First, I'm trying to do as best I can what I could do with depression. The problem is a lot of the ideas can't do. Can't give them individual bedrooms, don't plan to. Can't give them well engraved walls. Can't engrave wood, So one thing though is they suggested you could do a sheriff and a jail and all that stuff. So I'm trying to see. No, that's not what I wanted. No, that's not also what I wanted. There I go. No, that's not what I wanted either. There, nobles. So I need to pick a sheriff and a hammerer. A hammerer. Dwarves like justice. They like seeing justice. So if I get a dwarf to be sheriff and a hammerer, who's an executioner, that way if there's any crimes, and I don't think there are any crimes actually, we could deal with them. Matter of fact, I don't think there's any crimes at all. Yeah, we don't have any crimes or cold cases. But so what I'm going to do is under these farms, all I have to do is put out some more floors, some walls. I already have roofs. The floors above me will be the roofs. So that'll just make it a lot easier to build. And the thing is, the sheriff will want a bedroom, an office, a dining room. And then I could place chains or cages someplace, and that will be the jail. Probably want to put them someplace where there's no rain falling on the dwarves to make them go even more crazy. Maybe even underground, like proper dungeons. Unfortunately, they'll actually like that. I mean, literally, dwarves prefer underground, so... Also, the problem with being underground... What are the dogs doing down here? Problem with being underground is that sometimes prisoners have to be taken care of. And a lot of times dwarves will forget to feed the prisoners or get food to them on time if they're too far away. So the best bet actually, it sounds a little silly, but the best bet actually is to make little spaces in the walls up there, like take out some little spaces here, a little space here, and make that the jail. They'll be right next to the food. If there's more than one prisoner, they'll talk to each other, and that's all you really need. If you put them in cages, they'd have to be served, but if they're tied up next to the food, they could serve themselves. Now, I also looked up the messengers, like I said, on Wikipedia. And that's, yeah. The thing with messengers is you send them off when you want to invite somebody to the fortress. For example, if you are in a area where there is forts around you, or dwarves are colonizing areas around you, and you have become the providential capital, the regional capital. Not really where the king is, you're not the capital of the kingdom, but you've become so rich, popular, you become the urban and cultural center that cities and settlements around you have bowed down before you. They say, look, you're going places, we're grabbing onto your coattail and we're going along with you. It's not going to happen to us. We're in the middle of an island and nobody can reach us. But if they could, we could send messages to them, messengers, to collect historical figures. If they have a legendary warrior, if they have a bard who's well known, if they have a scholar, a miner, all these people who would improve our own military or improve our own level or standards of living. That would be great. Not going to happen. Maybe in a later season 2 or whatever you want to call it, but ain't going to happen. Now, also, you could exile dwarves, and if you have cities around you, you get the choices of depending. If you have 20 cities, you could send them to any one of those cities. If you don't, I think you could just exile them. I'm not going to exile anybody, but let's peek. Okay, let's look at our hauler here. I think P for preference. Expel. So if you push that button, you can expel him. That person, excuse me, spell her, single female. You could send that person off to wander the wilderness. Now, if you push that button and there is actually settlements nearby you, be they large fortresses with 1,000 dwarves or small settlements, whoops, no return to game, that you could send them there. We are an outpost. We only have 58 people. Huh. Not a lot, actually, now I think about it. One of them's a peasant, 10 of them are children, so actually 48 adults. So you could expel, like, if people get violent, you could say, look, you're not the kind of person we want here. Take your take your bloody hands and leave our settlement. I'm not going to do that to the people who are depressed because they'll just make them worse. But if somebody starts just getting violent for no reason, I might expel them, which means in this case they will end up roaming the island like some sort of hobo because they can't reach any of their settlements, and they will probably, it won't be like an adventurer. They will probably just live out the rest of their life like Tarzan. So now what else are we going to do? Well, I actually went on the forum and asked about the stockpile situation because this is not getting any seeds. So I went on there and I said, look, I've tried everything I know of. Just throw ideas at me, no matter how simple. I basically said, look, I've been doing the same thing over and over again. I think I've gotten in a loop, okay? So even the most basic ideas, send it to me. So they did. I got 3 or 4 answers. I'm going to try them all. Basically, one person, the seeds are all over the place. So one person said, hey, look, go and make sure it says collect seeds from everything. We'll take from anywhere. Well, that's what it says. Let me try. Okay. Take from a pile and workshop. Well, I don't think I'm taking from there's any pile that has seeds. But let me see. To a workshop or pile you want to take from. Can I take it from this pile? No. Okay, take from pile. Food stockpile. Now let's go up. Can I consider this? No, it doesn't work that way. But okay, so I could take it from stills because that's where the brewing process is, and that's where there's going to be seeds. But also there's going to be kitchens. Oh, I don't remember what the kitchens look like. Kitchens? Okay, let's remember what the kitchens look like. Farmer's workshop. I think that's also kitchen. So kitchen, farmer's workshop. Okay, that might work. Take from a pile. Let's go up. Excuse me. I'm not sure if you guys heard that. But, okay. Farmer's workshop. So this is probably not going to give us the seeds that have wandered around all over the place. But future seeds will probably now come. So when they brew fruit or make fruit into some sort of food, the seeds will come down here. Alright, well, now let's see. So I want to somehow figure out see, there's all these seeds here. And then there's a kid who's crying in my apartment. You can't hear it probably, but there is. Kind of depressing. Yeah. Okay, so here's, yeah, see, barley, pickle seed. These are all the seeds I want to go downstairs. It's almost as if they haven't taken any of the seeds down. They even got meat in here? Yak meat, they haven't taken down. They need more barrels. That's the problem there, I think. I need to assign somebody just to make barrels. Okay, make a barrel. Just do nothing but barrels. Just barrels. 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 They're going to need more wood, of course. So one other thing I'm thinking is maybe one of the orders. Basically, is there a door that got broken? Oh no, okay. Basically, there's default orders for dwarves. They tell them to stay away from refuge, don't collect things on the surface, so gather minerals, gather wood, gather bodies, gather furniture. So you could see things are forbidden. Forbid used ammo. No, I don't want that. I want them to claim used ammo. Claim you're dead. Claim you're dead. Forbid other dead items. No. Now, claim other dead. Forbid dead items. So let's go back. Refuge. Gather refuge. Gather refuge. Ignore vermin from outside. Save corpses. Save shells. Save skins. I'm not sure. From outside, I don't care about dead little bodies outside, but that shouldn't affect the seeds. So I'm still trying to figure out what to do about that. I might need... Somebody also asked, check to see if anybody has a hauling. See, this is jobs. Any job I've told them to do is listed here. It lists if it's active, if it's been suspended, and who's carrying it out right now. There's somebody eating, 2 people drinking, 3 people sleeping, 2 people fishing, somebody's storing an item they own, and a lot of people are storing public items in the stock room. Wood. Nobody's doing anything about so there doesn't seem to be any suggestion about collecting seeds. So, well, babies don't do anything. So I'm not really sure. I could dismantle. I could dismantle that depot. Hate to do that because it'll take forever to put it back together. Unless I make one. If I make, no, it's V. There I go. If I make one, another one, and then, because it only takes a few pieces of wood, and then I dismantle the other, which will take a little bit of time. Alright, and what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to not bother you people. I'm going to come back when that's evaporated so we could start the process of actually farming. And I'm going to start telling them, and you've already seen this before, about basically making a pond. You know. So I'll see you when something happens again. Hey folks, just to let you see this. This is one of our depressed dwarves, pillar flanked. She is attending a meeting with Gopher, who's the exhibition leader, also known as Trade Genius, and she is probably yelling at him because one of his jobs is to listen to complaints and all that. So she is basically under a lot of stress, and right now she is, I believe, basically yelling at him. I don't think I'll get a message about it until after the meeting. Okay, so he's happy he's conducting a meeting in a good setting, but he's probably, I can't see anything, unable to pray? We have an interfaith. Oh, we might have to make another church or an actual temple. Yeah, he's getting yelled at, he's getting cried on. Maybe we should make a church or some sort of temple. What god does he worship? Identity. Alright, let's view her. Or him. Alright, Exalted Standard. I believe that's her civilization. Often, She-Thabith? Yeah. Often takes the form of a male elephant and associated with lightning, the rain, trees, and the night. Well, we're definitely surrounded by rain and trees. Hopefully lightning never shows up. So maybe I should make a temple. Oh, I'm just trying to keep down the temples and all that, but this is a fortress after all. On the other hand, he is the leader. Maybe he would use his power to just say, look, I want a little temple. No, it doesn't have to be too big. Actually, it probably does have to be big to be a temple. But, yeah. I'm going to see what happens after their... Oh, that was a short meeting. No, that's B. No, that's the wrong one too. Alright. Do you feel better after yelling at Gopher? Satisfied while calling on somebody in charge. Okay. Probably didn't help Gopher any. No, that's the commander. Where's Gopher? Alright, let's see what you're feeling. Whoop. Resentful after he cried on. Alright. Alright, well, we've got to think about, I don't know, getting him his own little temple. Alright, well, I have water now being dumped in this one. And this is the last pile evaporate. Maybe what I should do is make a floor here, a wall here, and make him a temple. I have I don't know. I do have other kind of things to worry about. Maybe a quick dirty temple. No, I don't want to do one underground. That defeats the whole purpose. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh. Oh, I see. Whew. I thought something was going on. That wasn't... Okay, so we have a baby now. Where's the baby? Where's the new baby? No, that's there it goes. Baby. Alright, a new baby. Dwarven baby, yes. Stop that. Alright. How do I... Okay, wait a minute. What was Prime's number? So he was probably named after his parents. Okay, well, let's look at the baby. Daughter of... Okay, so it's number 300. Single female. How many hundreds do we have in the hundreds? How many 300s do we have? Worshipper already. Let's see what she looks like. Quite quick to heal. Thank you. It's very low cheekbones. Well, usually among humans, high cheekbones is beautiful. Has a round chin. It's very low. Medium length sideburns are braided. Her long mustache is arranged in double braids. Her long beard is neatly combed. You think after being born she'd be covered in stuff, but whatever. Her hair is clean shaven. So she's bald, which is, I think, the fashion of this culture. I think the dwarf cultures, if you have a game, depending on which dwarves are successful, you'll get certain physical characteristics, certain eye color, stuff like that. But also, depending on the culture, their beards and their hairstyles are very important. Other cultures worry about music and food. Dwarves are in industry, getting drunk, and how do you braid your hair? Sounds a little Spartan in that last part, but whatever. So she's bald with a long mustache, arranged in double braids, sideburns are braided, and her long beard's neatly combed. Okay, her somewhat splayed out ears are very short, so she doesn't have those little lobes that hang out. Her slant gray eyes have large irises. Her hair is urban. Her skin is pink. Alright, she likes chalk. Well, don't eat it. Battle axes. Alright. Monster bone, whatever. Gauntlets, okay. She already likes a poem or a song. Words of saffron colors, I guess. When possible, she prefers to consume cheese and whipped wine. Well, probably not. Detests toads. We're in a jungle. You're probably gonna find toads. Amazing memory, deep well patience, great analytical. Iffy sense for music. Okay. Would make a good administrative noble, but not a poet. Understood. 306 and 305. Okay, so let's look at the 300s. Okay, Excuse me. I'm in the middle of winter in my condominium. The heat sucks. I have these vents that are in the ceiling, and of course heat rises, so they don't do anything. They're pumping around heat, but the heat goes up to the unit above me. On top of that, whoever vented it decided to put the vents right next to the windows, so whatever heat does fall down, which of course according to physics that doesn't work, it goes right out the window. So every morning in winter I'm going to wake up with a cold on top of sinus issues. So okay, I see a 322. Once again, excuse me. So let's see if there's anything above 322. This baby might be 3. Wait. 322. Okay, well I have to fix that because there's already a 322. So 323. Sorry about that. So I'm thinking if the baby is 323, so 324 I think is going to end up being this baby. Yep, this baby's going to end up being 324. Welcome to the rat race, baby. What is your name? Excuse me. Creed Leather. Alright, well, welcome to the rat race, baby. Nobody's working on that. And I'll be back when something happens. Something else happens. Okay, guys. Somebody who's fishing gave birth to a boy. Okay. So, which is going to be 25 now. Single male, 320. Well, actually, I don't know who gave birth. So, wait a minute. It's yeah. So it's going to be the third migration group. Name of Pleat Pages. Kurt Roast, whatever. There's no A in there, but makes him very young indeed. Okay, so his sideburns are clean shaven. He has a very long mustache, which is arranged in double braids. Ooh. Very long beard, which is neatly combed. His hair is clean shaven. So he's bald. He's bald, and his sideburns have been clean shaven. So all he has is a mustache and a beard. It's an angular chin, slant gray eyes. His skin is ichor. Must have two groups of dwarves here. He likes granite, blah 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 blah. Anvils, good. Turkeys, well, we have plenty of turkeys. The word's a safe rampart. Giant ostrich, no. Two-hump camel cheese, maybe. Fisher berries, we probably. Absolutely detest toads. Look, we're in a jungle. There's gonna be toads all over the place. He is away with words of willpower, but he's very bad at intellectual. So, okay. Well, not a trader. He's not going to trade. Words of willpower. A future poet, maybe? I don't know. But he is going to be custom single male 325. Welcome to the rest of your life. Oh well. So, yeah. So I've ordered everybody to fill up. I've ordered the rest of this section of the walls to be set up. I've ordered a floor to be expanding there. I think I'm going to make a temple for the expedition leader and probably whoever else worships a bit. You're giving what? What are you people doing? Oh no. They're bored, so they're having children. That's what happens in frontier towns. You get bored and you have lots of children. No. Right when I was talking, you interrupt me with a child. Dwarven baby. No. Too many babies. Gaga. So this is going to be single female 326. Yes. Born today. Yes. She is short. Of course she is short. She's a baby. Her sideburns are clean shaven. Her very long mustache is arranged, double braids. Her very long beard is braided. Her hair is clean shaven. Her hair is extremely narrow. Her hair is urban. Skin is dark tan, slant eyes. So we're getting a few different. Beard is braided. They do like to shave the sideburns. Doesn't say anything about her head though. Her hair is clean. So yeah, there seems to be a cultural thing here of clean hair, cleaning out the top of the head, and sometimes cleaning the sideburns. She absolutely detests slugs. Guys, you prefer to consume horse. Well, you're not going near our horses. Reindeer for the large herds. She's a great musical sense, and that's the only skill she has right now. But she is rarely sick, which is also good. That would make her a good soldier, or a miner, or anybody else for that matter. Great musical sense. Maybe she'll become an artist. We'll see. Dreams of raising a family. Well, might work here. We don't have any armies attacking us, so you might be able to raise an army. Oops. Single female, 326. Welcome to the rest of your life. Cell knives. What an interesting dwarven name. That sounds a little bit too much like a goblin for my taste. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh. And started the walls, started the platform, and have instructed the dwarves. Yep, see, I got a whole bunch of dwarves. Each one of those little spots was assigned one dwarf to dump water on. If I could get the right button. Yep, see? So, what I'm going to do is once they dump the water... So they've dumped the water. Oh, okay. So this one's going to be removed. This one's going to be removed. This one's going to be removed. Now, I don't think anybody dumped water in that one. Alright. And we need more... Whoop, sorry about that. We need more logs. We always need logs. We always need logs. Did we run out of logs? We ran out of logs. Hey, there's a tree right there! I don't want to... Oh, look. Guys, there's a whole bunch of big ones over here. There you go. What are you carrying? Wait a minute. Oh, that's the wrong one. I want... There. He's got sand. He's got a bag. He's got a bag of sand. He's got a bag of sand. Yes, it's a sandbag. And it's got sand. Sand. Wonderful sand. He could start making our statues. And that means when we make a temple, we could ask them to make a statue, a glass statue of an elephant. Hey, if the goddess or whatever the god or whatever that god looks like an elephant, I could put a statue of an elephant in there. There's no reason I can't. Yay! Also, do we have our soap place made yet? Did we? Nobody's making the dyer. Nobody's working on the dye. Why? Do we not have a person who knows how to make dyes? Well, they're making soap maker. We need a soap. I think there's a few people who don't have... Alright, I need to find somebody who's depressed. That might work. I mean, if the persons are... Oh, wrong button again. If people are depressed because they don't have any skills to do... tree killers, I just told you to kill some trees. Individual combat, good. The vegans are always complaining. The haulers are complaining. Okay, well, let's give one of the haulers... No. Let's see, preference, labor. Alright, let's see. I want either dyeing or soap making. There we go. Go for it. Do both. If you're going to make soap, you're probably going to have to do that too. And let's see. I like that. Now let's see if there's... Now I know I made it so the haulers just haul, but they're starting to get... really a little pissy. So... Oops, wrong one. Yes. Alright, so let's go over here. Dyeing, soap making, lye making. Farming? Yeah, why not? We're getting to the point where I think we need more specialists than we need people just to carry stuff around. So, congratulations, you might now actually not get as depressed as before. And you need logs. Yes, I know you need logs. We sent an order out for things to be chopped down. Right there. Did I... Yep. And there seems to be sparring practice, I think, someplace. Let's see, report. No? There. Up, okay. So there is sparring practice. So one guy... Okay, so we have a dwarf with a crossbow fighting a dwarf with a sword. A short copper sword. And I guess they're doing a pretty good job. Let's see. Yeah, sparring makes them happy. Caught in the rain, yeah, makes them a little annoyed, but that's because their whole area is open air. This is all open to the air. Everything beyond here is open to the air. This is covered. This is inside. But there's also lights because it's above ground. And this is outside. And you're just watching, right? Probably. So you're helping, yet the swords person and crafts gal. So, and there's a seed, and nobody's... They've tasks. There's tasks. Somebody's taking the seeds away. Yay! Whatever that means, I don't know if they're going to take it. They're probably going to take it to a bag, which means they're not taking it to the stockpile. Gosh darn it. I don't know what's going on. I might have to take this save and put it on the forum and see if anybody can figure out what's going on for me. Whatever. So let's see. So, yep, okay. So we don't want... Oops. Keep on pushing the wrong button. Yep. Okay, we don't want anybody else to make any more. There, okay. So, now I've told them to no longer dump water down here. So we have 1, 2, okay. So we have basically whatever unit is 1. I'm not sure if that's a dwarf foot or whatever, but whatever unit it is now just 1 dwarf water. This is mud. I need that evaporation. I need that. You just tracked mud all the place, didn't you? You little twit. No? Alright. Need that one little area of water to evaporate. And then I could farm that area. Deer hoof construction. Alright. Come on, guys. I told you to go kill some trees. We have a whole bunch of tree killers. Did the month change? Somebody's becoming a military... What? Yep. Late winter. So basically it is the 3rd month, I think, of winter. Soon it'll be spring. We have more babies. We're almost finished with our tier of experiment. We could start, once that piece of water, that little droplet there, evaporates, I could start raising above ground crops. Oh! Whoa! Again, another birth. You're giving birth right in the middle of the stream? Jesus Louise. Okay, so you are also one of the 3rd Man, the third migration wave must have been very um fertile, uh, not sterile, whatever you want to call it. Wow, polished hatchets. Are we Native Americans or what? Okay, first, you are a single female. And since I already have a list of the numbers, I know that you are now 327. Congratulations, welcome to the rest of your life. Now let's see what you look like. Her hair is incredibly straight. Her short sideburns are neatly combed. Her very long mustache is neatly combed. Her long beard is neatly combed. Her long hair is arranged in double braid. Whoa, wait, she has a full head of hair? Has a broad, round chin. Her head is somewhat short. Her nose bridge is somewhat concave. Her somewhat tall ears are have small lobes. Her slanted gray eyes are slightly close-set. Her hair is urban. Her skin is cinnamon. She's tough, but is she quick to tire? Well, like sled, color orange, coffins, earrings, goblets. Well, I could make her a carpenter. The words, when possible, she prefers to consume gray parrot and rice beer. We don't have rice. Well, I suppose if we could import some rice. This is a tribal area. There has to be rice out there someplace. She absolutely detests large roaches. Listen, we're in the jungle. There's going to be toads and roaches and slugs all over the place. But she has no patience, poor spatial senses, little natural inclinations towards music. Quick to tire. Military is definitely not for you. All right. But probably a woodworker, woodsmith, whatever you want to call them. Dreams of creating a great work of art. Well, yeah, okay. One day. One day. But right now, let's resume where we're at. And they still haven't made the second trading area. And the statue has been complete. Oh my gosh, there's a complete statue in our we now have a statue. We now have a statue. Oh. What's the statue look like, guys? What did you make it look like? Where's the statue? Where's the statue? Where's the statue? We have a statue. We have a green statue. We have a green statue. What does it look like? Show it to me. Show it. Show it. Its value is sucks. It weighs a lot, and its value is it sucks. But let's see the. It's a finely crafted green glass statue. The item is a finely designed image of green glass by whatever. The artwork relates the description of cage weirds, the thorns of abiding in CraftRiddle in the early autumn of 250. So it's the destruction of cage weirds. Is this artwork describing the destruction of another piece of artwork? You guys are depressing. It's cage weirds. Is that like? Was that like the where? No, that wasn't the where. Yeah, that's the human, but he's not cage wear. Was that like a artwork? No, that's something else. Artifacts. L for artifacts. We only have one. Oh. Well, that's the badger bone. I don't even understand. Yeah, that's the badger bone cupboard. I'm not even sure where that ended up. Okay, well, where do we want to put this statue? It's about history. So the best place would probably be the library. But another place would probably be the tavern. Which doesn't seem to have any food in it. Okay, you guys are going to take from the stills downstairs. And we do have a... You know what? I should do that to the dining room because they never seem to have any food in there. But okay, what do we want? Interfaith. Interfaith. We have the Interfaith Chapel. We could put it in there. It's about our history. It's about destruction of something. I'm not sure I want to put it in there. You know what? Let's put it in. Let's put it in there. Now, I would like to make another glass statue. If I could spell it right, yeah. Statue of green glass, because we don't have the stuff to make clear glass. One order. Now, before you do anything with it, I want the details. Details. Yes. To a historical figure? Well, yes. Because definitely historical figures are definitely filter. Gods. Gods are historical figures. If I could spell it right. And I see it right down there. I see it. Can I move? I see it. 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 There she is. Or he. Or male elephant. He. Sorry. Okay, so you make that. Excellent. It'll take probably another year to make that, but that's okay. By the time we're finished, by the time you're finished doing that, it'll take us a year to make the temple. So, alright. What was I about to do before you guys started having babies all over the place? Okay, I need to make a little floor there, because without that I can't make a wall out in the middle of nowhere. And please evaporate. That one little water, please evaporate. I need you to evaporate. Okay, stop having babies. Actually, we have plenty of food, so I guess we don't really matter, but stop having babies. The soap things make soap from tallow. Yay! Hopefully they'll make soap, and then we'll have soap for the, I know we have a dyer now. We have a couple of people who are dyers now. But, we have soap. We'll have soap for the hospital. That will be great. Please make soap. Please. And that person is going to get more sand for the statue. Yay! I'm so happy. Can you tell? And the walls are finished. I mean, we'll still have to make more walls, because, you know, this is Dwarf Fortress. Gosh damn it, guys. Pick up your buckets. Okay, see? That is... See, if I try to make a wall here, it won't work. You can't make a wall on a corner. But if I make a wall there, then make a wall there, and then make walls all around this, and then take that away and put the wall there, that works. And then we can make that a temple. We could put a bag in there for any musical items that they might end up getting. And then we could put a statue of the elephant there. And then we can make it into a at least Gopher will have some place to pray. And other people will have some place to pray. I'm assuming this is probably a popular god. It is one of our gods of our towns, of our civilization. So, wall? Yes, I need a wall. One wall. Right there. Not blocks. That will do. Another wall. Six. Do we have 6 blocks? We have 6 logs. We'll do that. And another log. And right there. Huh. Nope, don't want to do that. Okay. Now, we will have to cover it with a floor. But we'll do that later on. So, alright. Okay. Come on. Go. Go! And he's working there. Yep. Got the floor done. Alright. And how about that trade? Okay, guys. I'll come back when other things are happened. Alright. Something to give in happiness. The dyer's shop has now appeared. I don't think we have any dye to apply to it though, unfortunately, because you need grinding stones or presses to do that. And I don't think we have anything of the sort. Alright, well. Dye be globs. We have tallow, guys. There's tallow all over the place. They just need something to carry it in. Alright. Which is why I've decided they have to make jugs. No comments, please. But, and I think somebody's figured out how to make, making the glass statue. They have been asking for, back. See, they need something to carry the lion. And, that is, from what I understand, jugs. So I've told them to make wooden jugs. It's also, jugs are also necessary for collecting, honey when it's time for it. I don't think it is time for it. Yeah. It's winter. They're not going to be making any honey right now. I think it's winter. Yeah, it's winter. So, and I'm still waiting for that water to evaporate. Please. Evaporate. I mean, it is winter. It's probably not going to evaporate for anytime soon, but still. So, we almost... Oh. So, the statue's in the interfaith area, by the way. Looks like people are in the tavern having some fun. And there's a lot of people in the library museum. They're finished the... thank you. About to finish that temple to the elephant god. So we're now Native American Indians who are actually from India, I guess. I don't know. But maybe we are in India now. Actually, I think about it. This is a tropical area. I keep on calling it Southeast Asia. Maybe we are Indians. So I think they had better weapons. And they were more patient. And they didn't have people wandering around going crazy on me. Ugh. They didn't leave food out like this. Good grief. Why is there so much red? Pickleberries. Oh, well, grab it all. Grab it. Grab it. Okay, no, that's cutting down trees. But, Do you think we've already collected too much over here and we should be collecting stuff over here now? Because I think that's one other thing is there might not be anything left to gather here. Okay, let's remove that. And let's gather over here for a while. Because there's a whole bunch of stuff over here, isn't there? Stop gun removing. Okay. Now, let's make it a gathering area. G. Pick from trees, pick berries, pull tubers, gather fallen fruit. Yes, all that's good. So they should pull that. They should take this guy, the step ladder, hopefully, and bring it down here. And, well, they'll be gathering. You know what? Let's have 2 areas. Because that kind of makes sense. Let's just make them a little off. So we'll have 2 areas. And I've offset it a little bit from where it was before, because they might have, I don't know how much they've done here, but that means that these trees down here haven't been touched. So whoops. So let's have them move a little bit, like crop rotation, except we're rotating where they pick the fruit. Guys, I've picked trees for you to cut. Go cut the trees. Alright. Okay. I think it's a good time to quit right now, guys. Just to, we've had a lot of babies, didn't we? The fort... How many walls are we up now? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I know people could climb at least 3 to 4, so I want another few levels. Which is going to take a long time, probably. Alright, whoa. See, that's evaporating. That's evaporating. I need that to evaporate. Evaporate! Or I can't make a farm up here. Alright. Well. And also I could start working on the future offices of the future sheriff. So yeah, I think it's a good time to quit. Needs logs. Everybody needs logs. I know that. Kill the logs. Cut down the trees. Gosh darn it. Okay, so they're actually collecting fruits. That's nice. Okay, so they're actually going to collect stuff, which is great. More items to you. Oh, depressed. Oh no. What was that? A new person being depressed? Oh no, we can't have our medical dwarf depressed. That's kind of bad. That's really, really bad. That's really, 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 really bad. Who's... Oh, what's wrong? Being away, felt lonely after being away for friends. Sleep. Doesn't feel anything. Seen a raccoon. Doesn't feel any annoying. It's the stupid. It's the dead raccoons. Argument. Embarrassed after fun. Alright, I think what's going on, we're going to have to pick a new medical officer, but first we're going to have to give him something else to do. If we're going to replace him as medical officer, we're going to give him crafts. Wax working, no. Leather working, wood crafting, yes. Stone crafting, we don't have bone crafting. Okay, glass making, yeah, whatever. Okay. So we're going to make him a crafts guy. But that means we're going to have to get a new dwarf. Replace him. No skills. Nobody has any skills. Plenty of fisher dwarfs. They should be able to use knives. um, Congratulations, you're now our dwarf. You are herbalist? Are you the one who used to be the... not gonna argue with that. Alright, so I need to find out... Yeah, he's now the medical dwarf. Have fun. Okay, so that's, wow. We have a mayor? No, no, wait, no. Gopher, what are you doing? That means I have to make you homes and everything. Oh, darn. Gosh, darn. Oh boy. So, you have a modest office, modest quarters, no dining room, no chests, 9 cabinets. Yes, we have cabinets. So, I need a dining area for you. And weapons racks. And, Alright, I'll see you guys. I'm going to quit here for a while. And I'll play it off screen and so on and so forth. Because otherwise it's going to cause me nuts. Everybody's doing everything now. And too many babies. Alright, so we have a babies and we have a mayor. Great. Wonderful. I'll see you.